Hey, Shalom, man, Shalom. Hey, it's your brother Obadiah, man. We out here at camp downtown Cherry Street, Macon, Georgia, right? So it's day 6 of our Tabernacles, right? So I'm gonna do something a little different for day 6. I'm gonna ask the brothers how Tabernacles going for them and what's their favorite part of Tabernacles, man. Because we've been having a good Tabernacle so far. Been camping out, been making s'mores. Made a Sabbath lesson for tabs, man. It's been a beautiful Tabernacles, man. So I'm gonna start rambling, and I'm gonna go ahead and get to the brothers. And they can talk about their tabernacles, how it's been. What's your favorite part of tabernacle?
Shalom, brother Isaiah, man. Brother Isaiah here. And I'm not going to lie, man. Tabernacles 2025 has been beautiful thus far. We in a beautiful space, where our tent's at. We at camp right now, but I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed the experience, the fellowship with brothers, man. I think my favorite part really thus far has been able to really just enjoy the environment outside, outdoors. When I was growing up, I was more of a city boy, but as I've gotten older, man, I've taken a liking to the country lifestyle. So just being able to be outside, sit in the elements, appreciate the creations of the Most High, nature, the ants, all the way to the biggest of alligators you can see. It's just a beautiful thing to be in the midst of because not only will it teach you life and survival, but it'll make you more appreciative for when you go back to your house. You got to just think about how some people naturally every day sleep outside in those conditions, because they have nowhere else to go. But that's the whole purpose, is just for to remind us that, when the Lord delivered us out of captivity, he had us dwelling in booths for a while, right? And even when we were dwelling in those booths, he gave us shelter, So check the page, the hopeful election on YouTube for the lesson that the brother Azrael did earlier, because he's going into the same thing. But hey, all praise to the Most High, man. It's been beautiful, and Lord's will, it continues to be beautiful. And Lord's will, we continue to keep His commandments in our mind and heart, right? But that's all I got. But I'm gonna pass them. I'm gonna pass the mic to somebody who don't know how to dance. Right here. I thought you was gonna go last
Why?
because I thought he was gonna go in the last one to speak. My
Shalom, shalom, man. Downtown Macon, man. This is our Feast of Tabernacles camp. Kind of dry right now, man, but want to thank God for the gathering of our souls together, man. That's one of my favorite parts of Tabernacles. Shout out to my rib for finding the location that we're at this year. Think it's gonna be the plug for many feast days to come, right? So shout out to her. But my favorite part of Tabernacles, I keep it sweet and short, is the fellowship. I like the fact that all of us are able to gather together, of course, on one accord. Not only that, we can get to know each other. You know what I'm saying? We got some new additions to the congregation that as well. So it's like, I know we've known each other, but it's also kind of amazing to kind of know each other further, as we start dwelling together. And, it's cool to dwell together on certain occasions, maybe on the Sabbath or a 1 day feast day. But when you're spending multiple days and nights with people, you really get to know them. You really get an affinity for them, and it just brings you closer. And I think that brings the camaraderie closer. And ultimately, man, I can't wait for everybody in our nation to come together to do this too. But that's my favorite part of Tabernacles, is the fellowship and getting to know one another, getting comfortable with each other, right, and building that love for one another. But I'll pass it on to my brother here to the left. Hey, shalom, shalom. It's your brother Azrael. Nah, man. It's been a good Tabernacles, man. I can't complain. I think, kind of similar to like the nation of Israel. It said Israel was scattered, or it said Israel was in the wilderness, or it says Israel was dwelling in the land of Canaan. I don't believe you gotta, be secluded to one place, but it's the people that you around that make the event, man. So just happy to be around the people that I'm around. You know, we having a great time. You can just like let your guard down. You don't got to worry about no folly or madness. Everybody has kindred spirits, and we all are, acting as a family. Um, we've been having a good tabernacles. What's going on, brother? You got a second for the word of God? All right, you're good. You good. You good. We out here doing, doing the do right out here at camp, reaching out to the sheep. But we've been having a good tabernacles, man. It's been good to see and experience the wilderness in our tents one more year. Most High will, we can continue to, grow and do this more. And as our kids get older, they'll, grow the same passion that we have for it, man. So all praises to the Most High God for another tabernacles, man. Day six. And this is how we rock it, man. The hopeful elect. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to join us next year, make sure you hit our DMs, our emails, our comments. Come to get on the YouTube live and let us know. Hey, I want to congregate with y'all on Tabernacles. It looks very cozy and comforting, right? Because
All right, man. Hey, Shalom, Shalom, right? It's your brother Obadiah, man. Your brother got the camera close to my face, but it's cool. But I'm gonna keep this short and sweet because my alarm gonna go off at 5:45. What time it is up? 5:41. Okay, so my favorite part about Tabernacles, man, kind of what the brother was saying, like fellowship. It's nothing like fellowshipping. And it's nothing like fellowshipping for the Most High. A lot of times our people, they get together for gatherings. They get together to do folly and smoke weed and get drunk. But it ain't like that though, man. We coming together for the Most High God, dwelling in booths like our forefathers, man. Eating s'mores. That's my favorite part, probably eating the s'mores. I done bust down like 6 s'mores already. Bust down on some more tonight too, right? Sweet tooth. I got the sweet tooth. But yeah, all praise to the Most High, man. I think like the brother said, man, he's real. Pick the spot. It's a beautiful spot. The environment nice. The vibe nice, man. It can't get no better than that, man. This is what we're looking for as a body, as a congregation, and as a nation, man. We trying to build our nation back up, and it starts with keeping the Most High God commandments to the best of our ability, man. So yeah, all praise to the Most High for Tabernacles 2025, man. Lord willing, I'll be back tomorrow for the day 7, and then we'll do the day 8. And we're gonna close out, man. Right. So this your brother Obadiah with the hopeful elect. Want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Say Shalom.